When you begin this 90-day journey, something inside your biology immediately shifts. Your body finally gets a break from hormonal chaos and overstimulation. Your dopamine baseline starts stabilizing, giving you clearer focus and stronger discipline. In these first days, your testosterone begins returning to its natural rhythm, no longer drained by constant ejaculation. You don't feel like a king yet, but the foundation is being built. Every urge you resist sends a signal to your nervous system: we are holding the line. And that decision becomes the spark that ignites your transformation. 2. Your muscles begin responding differently in the first week. Because your biochemistry shifts from depletion to conservation, your protein synthesis becomes more efficient. You won't see physical growth immediately, but your recovery improves subtly. You notice soreness fading faster, pumps lasting longer, and workouts feeling cleaner. This is your internal machinery recalibrating. Your body finally senses abundance instead of exhaustion, and it prepares itself for growth. This is where discipline meets biology. 3. Your sleep becomes deeper, and your body enters more restorative phases. Growth hormone production increases naturally because your nervous system is less fried by dopamine spikes and late-night lust. When you sleep well, your muscles repair faster, your energy becomes stable, and your mood strengthens. You wake up feeling sharper, more alive, more grounded. These aren't miracles, they're the results of not draining your life force. By the end of week 1, your confidence begins rising from within. Not loud confidence, but quiet certainty. You feel more present in your body. Your chest feels fuller, your posture straighter, and your voice slightly deeper. These changes happen because your endocrine system is stabilizing. You have more testosterone available for muscle building, emotional control, and physical strength. And this newfound presence becomes fuel for your training. Entering the second week, you notice something else: your workouts gain a new intensity. Your mind-muscle connection becomes sharper because your dopamine pathways are healing. You no longer chase cheap pleasure, you channel that energy into reps and discipline. And every set feels heavier, more meaningful. You begin lifting not just with your body, but with your intention. This is where muscle growth truly begins. Around days 10 to 14, your muscles start looking slightly fuller. Not huge yet, but more responsive. This happens because your androgen receptors become more sensitive, allowing your body to utilize testosterone better. Your pumps last longer, your veins appear more defined, and your posture feels more powerful. Even though others may not see it yet, you feel the internal growth, the rewiring of your masculine biology. Your discipline increases dramatically at this stage. Because your brain is no longer addicted to dopamine spikes, you become more consistent with your diet, sleep, and workouts. And consistency is what builds muscle. You don't skip sessions. You don't procrastinate. You move with purpose. Retention turns you into a man of routine, and routine creates results. By the third week, you start noticing strength gains. Weights that used to feel heavy now feel manageable. Your grip strength increases, your endurance improves, and your explosive power returns. This is the effect of stabilized testosterone and elevated neurotransmitter balance. You're no longer fighting internal chaos, you're using your biology as a weapon. 9. Your recovery ability becomes one of your biggest advantages. You heal faster between workouts because your body finally has resources to invest in repair instead of constantly rebuilding depleted hormones. This means more growth, less fatigue, and greater training volume. You start building real physical momentum. 10. As you enter the end of the first 30 days, your face becomes more angular, your eyes sharper, and your confidence more visible. This external glow is simply the reflection of internal stability. Your muscles look denser because your hormonal profile is cleaner. Your aura feels heavier because your energy is no longer leaking. This is the end of phase 1, the foundation stage, and you've built it with discipline. 11. Now the 30 to 60 day phase begins, and this is where the magic accelerates. Your testosterone doesn't skyrocket, it stabilizes at an optimal level, which is far more important. Stability is what builds muscle. Every workout becomes more productive. Every rep feels more controlled. And your muscles begin responding like they were designed to. 12. Your strength gains during this phase become noticeable. You lift heavier weights with less mental effort. Why? Because your nervous system is stronger. Semen retention thickens your dopamine receptors and strengthens your neuromuscular firing. You're no longer scattered, you're laser-focused. And that focus converts directly into power. During the mid-phase, your muscles start showing cleaner definition. Your shoulders become rounder, your chest fuller, your back wider. This isn't just from training, it's from hormonal optimization. When testosterone is steady, your body partitions nutrients better. More calories go toward muscle building instead of fat storage. That's why retention makes you look athletic even before you grow big. Your mental strength hits a new level around day 40. You become calmer, sharper, harder to distract. This state of mind allows you to push harder in workouts without burning out. Your tolerance for pain increases. Your discipline becomes second nature. You no longer ask whether you should train, you simply go. Your posture changes dramatically during this period. You stand taller, walk firmer, and move with certainty. This happens because your spinal fluid pressure, energy levels, and nervous system alignment improve. Retention strengthens the core of your masculinity, literally and energetically. And that structural strength enhances your lifting ability. Your muscles appear more pumped even when you're not training. This is due to increased nutrient absorption, better blood flow, and improved hormonal balance. Your body becomes a more anabolic environment. You build muscle not just during workouts, but throughout the day. Around the halfway mark, people start noticing changes. They won't immediately know why, but they'll see something different: thicker arms, a firmer chest, sharper eyes. Your presence becomes heavier. Your masculinity becomes visible. This external change reflects the internal transformation you've earned. During days 40 to 50, your endurance skyrockets. You can handle longer sessions, more sets, and heavier compound lifts. This is because retention enhances mitochondrial efficiency, meaning your cells produce energy more effectively. More energy equals more work. More work equals more growth. Your diet becomes cleaner naturally. You stop craving junk because your dopamine receptors are no longer overstimulated. When your brain is stable, your choices improve. And better nutrition means more muscle. This is where the lifestyle transformation truly locks in. As you approach day 60, your physique begins taking form. Strength, definition, posture, and energy merge into one unified presence. You're no longer just training your body, you're forging a new identity. This marks the end of the second phase, the growth phase. Now the 60 to 90-day phase begins, the mastery stage. This is where retention amplifies everything you've built. Your testosterone efficiency peaks. Not the number itself, the efficiency. Meaning your body uses every drop more effectively. This is why men at 90 days look sharper, stronger, and more masculine. Your muscles respond instantly to training now. You feel pumps faster, recover quicker, and maintain fullness throughout the day. This is because your androgen receptors are clean and sensitive. Your body is primed for growth. Every workout becomes a sculpting session. Your nervous system is at its strongest in this phase. Your reaction time improves, your coordination sharpens, and your strength output becomes consistent. This makes your lifts smoother and more explosive. You're no longer building muscle, you're mastering it. Around day 70, you begin noticing a deeper mind-muscle connection. You feel every fiber contracting. You control movements with precision. You lift with intention instead of ego. This allows for more hypertrophy and less injury. Strength and awareness merge. Your physical energy becomes unstoppable. You wake up ready for war. You feel charged throughout the day. This comes from the buildup of neurotransmitter reserves. Dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin stabilize at high-functioning levels. You're no longer drained, you're rising. People feel your presence intensely during this phase. Your aura becomes heavier, your posture dominating, your voice deeper. Muscle combined with energy retention creates a force that others can sense before you speak. You don't try to look powerful, you embody power. Your dream physique starts taking shape. Shoulders broaden, traps rise, forearms thicken, abs tighten. This 3-month phase is when your body begins revealing what discipline truly looks like. You don't just look strong, you look carved by consistency. Your training becomes more strategic. You know your strengths and weaknesses. You understand your form, your limits, your recovery patterns. This self-awareness makes your workouts efficient and deadly effective. You train like a man who knows his purpose. Mentally, you become unshakable. Lust no longer controls you. Weakness no longer tempts you. You've built a fortress inside your mind. And this mental stability transfers into physical growth. A disciplined mind builds a disciplined body. Around day 75 to 80, you feel a deep sense of masculine calm. Not aggression, not tension, calm power. This is the peak of hormonal and neurological balance. Your muscles grow best in this state because your stress levels are controlled and your body is optimized. Your skin glows, your eyes shine, your confidence radiates. These aren't aesthetic changes, they're chemical changes. Retention optimizes your hydration, collagen production, and blood flow. You look healthier because you are healthier. As you near the final stretch, your discipline becomes identity. You no longer force yourself to train, it's simply who you are. Semen retention becomes your natural state. And your body reflects the consistency you've built. Your strength peaks during this phase. You hit new personal records, lift heavier weights, and break limits that once seemed impossible. This is because your nervous system, hormones, and muscles are in perfect alignment. You've become a machine of growth. Your mindset becomes more warrior-like. Every challenge feels manageable. Every goal feels achievable. You stop doubting your potential. You move like a king building his empire. And this mentality fuels even more muscle growth. Your aura becomes magnetic. People look at you differently, with respect, admiration, or curiosity. Your physical transformation, combined with your energy, creates a presence that cannot be ignored. You are no longer invisible. You feel lighter emotionally and heavier physically, the perfect combination. Retention clears emotional fog while building muscular density. You've eliminated weakness from both your mind and body. This dual transformation makes you unstoppable. Approaching day 90, you notice your physique looks more mature. Not just bigger, more proportional, more aesthetic, more masculine. This is because your body has been building consistently without setbacks from hormonal crashes. You look like a disciplined man. Your body becomes a reflection of your character. Every muscle represents a moment of discipline. Every vein represents a victory over temptation. Every rep represents a step toward your higher self. You've built more than muscle, you've built identity. On day 90, you realize this journey wasn't just about muscle growth. It was about becoming the man you always knew you could be. Focused, grounded, disciplined, powerful. Your physique is only the physical evidence of your internal evolution. You've earned this transformation.